Everything's locked up. Nothing's out and about. Awesome. Okay, yeah. Yeah, wish I could do more modding, but I just do not have the cash for it. It's a pity, but what can you do? What can you do? Besides, I play most of my games via emulation anyway. The modding's just for fun. A couple of other things have happened this week that has been kind of fun to watch. There was a whole thing with the newest chapter of Deltarune that came out, and even though it took them 7 years to make it, apparently there was somehow the writer accidentally included a rape scene. I don't know how the fuck you do that by accident. Basically what happens is there's just a scene where a character basically pushes himself onto someone else and the screen goes black. And you see like a flower like basically falling apart. And it's pretty easy to interpret it as like a suggested but not shown sexual assault, complete with deflowering animation. It's pretty out there. But it's not supposed to represent that at all. It's supposed to be like your character's like forcefully equipping a ring onto someone to take possession of them, or something like that. I don't actually really know or quite frankly give a shit about. I don't fucking care about Deltarune. But it's just real weird sound. It's just funny to me that the writers like the writer for that game is like praised as like a fucking genius by the community. But apparently he didn't realize for like 7 years that a scene he fucking wrote, programmed, and scripted, he never noticed that it could be interpreted in like a rapey way until the game came out, and he got backlash for it and then panicked. And the only thing he changed, because he changed it like as soon as he could, he changed he changed the flower animation, so now it's just the evil red dot that appears on the screen. It's so fucking stupid, but it's funny. Like, how do you accidentally make a rape scene? That's a level of incompetence that's admirable, that is. So I mean, like, weird ambience there. But what's weird though is I actually do think there is some merit to, believe it or not, to having like a rape scene in a game like that. Because the scene in question itself, it only happens when you're taking like an evil path. It's part of the evil route, or an evil route rather. I don't know if it's part of the evil route so much. Anything out there? No, pretty quiet again. I do think there's some merit to having a character being that evil in a game about choosing whether or not to be good or evil. Like, it actually it has some artistic merit to it, of really forcing like the players to like ask questions about themselves they might not be comfortable asking, in regards to like if they want to like truly complete the game, are they willing to go that far? Like, are you willing to be that evil just to see what happens? You know, actually force the players to ask some uncomfortable questions about themselves. There's some real artistic merit in doing something like that. There's even like, because the victim in question is a fawn as well, like a deer person. It even has some like actual like connection to real therapy language, where a lot of times a victim of domestic abuse is said, you know, the fight or flight response. There's said that there's also fight, flight, freeze, where you just like freeze like in the spot, and there's also fawn, fight, flight, or fawn, which is where you're so scared you just do whatever the other person says without thinking. So, and the person being the victim of abuse being a fawn, there's some actual, like, you know, real artistic merit there. But the writer has no spine and will absolutely never do something like that. And his audience are not mature enough to handle questions like that. Oh god, those kind of fucking people freak the fuck out, I swear. The moment you ask any difficult questions, they will absolutely lose their absolute minds. Think a bit more. It's a pity, but it is what it is at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's the writer's game. They can do whatever the fuck they want with it. It's just unfortunate seeing what could have been. And it's not like you would have seen anything anyway. It's straight up a fade to black thing, but it's a fade to black thing with some real, like, it would have had some real, like, emotional impact. And plus, like I said, it would be completely optional as well. And there are games that have done stuff like that. There's a game series which I'm aware of, but I've never played myself, called Black Souls, which does some stuff like that. Where, like, rape is an absolute thing you can do in the game. You can, like, rape characters. That's a whole thing. But it's all completely optional. The only thing you can do if you want to be truly evil in game. It's an absolutely optional thing that says more about you because it's optional. There you go. One clean window with a very dirty conversation. Plus, there's a whole thing of, like, you know, abuse victims actually do want the stories being told and such. Like, they don't want to be, like, have their stories hidden from the world just because it makes people upset. There's like a whole, like, collection of arguments to be had there. But whatever. It is what it is.